Azerbaijani soldiers shot at an Armenian tractor driver near the village of Khramort in eastern Karabakh on Saturday, the region's interior ministry said. The tractor was damaged, but the driver, whose last name was given as Martirosyan, was not injured. Russia's peacekeeping contingent in Karabakh confirmed the attack in its daily briefing, adding that it will conduct an informal investigation into the incident alongside Azerbaijani officials. Writing on Facebook, Karabakh human rights ombudsman Geram Stepanyan called the incident another manifestation of ethnic hatred and Azerbaijan's ongoing genocidal policy against the people of Artsakh. It is the first reported ceasefire violation in Karabakh since early August, when Azerbaijani forces attacked positions near the former route of the Lachin corridor, killing 2 Armenian soldiers and capturing a number of strategic areas. Khramort made headlines in March when Azerbaijani troops advanced on the area, prompting many village residents to flee. Azerbaijani forces also took control of some strategic points in that attack. Also on Saturday, Armenia's opposition staged a rally in central Yerevan, attracting several thousand supporters. Protest organizers billed the demonstration as a show of support for Karabakh and accused Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan of preparing to make concessions to Azerbaijan in ongoing peace talks. With this rally, we are saying that Armenia welcomes the efforts of mediators toward establishing durable peace in the region, but this cannot come at the price of national humiliation and the loss of our homeland, opposition leader Ishkhan Sagatelyan was quoted as saying by Radio Azatutun. Armenia's 2 opposition parties, the Armenia Alliance and the I Have Honor Alliance, have staged protests and sit-ins in Yerevan since April, demanding Pashinyan's resignation. Their most recent rally took place in early September. Armenia's Prosecutor General's office opened 2 cases Monday seeking to seize a building in central Yerevan owned by businessman and politician Khachatur Sukiasyan and his family. The Prosecutor General's office is contending that the 19th century building's privatization in the early 1990s was illegal. To that end, it has opened both a civil case against the Cadastre Committee, a state body that oversees real estate transactions in Armenia, and a separate criminal case. The first hearing is set for February. The Prosecutor General's office opened the cases following a widely publicized report by investigative outlet Hetk that revealed the Sukiasyan family bought the building for less than $6,000 after the Soviet Union collapsed. Vahagan Khachaturyan, at the time the mayor of Yerevan, signed off on the sale. He is now Armenia's president. Sukiasyan, widely known in Armenia as Gurzo, is a prominent businessman owning a controlling stake in Armenian Bank, one of the country's biggest banks. He is also a lawmaker from the ruling Civil Contract Party. Anna Vartapetyan, a close Pashinyan ally, was sworn in as Armenia's new Prosecutor General in September, becoming the first woman to hold the position. In more legal news, CivilNet scored a major win in the courts last week, with Armenia's administrative court ruling that Pashinyan's office must release information regarding the controversial sale of the Zangezur Copper-Molybdenum Combine, the country's largest mine. CivilNet's investigative reporting team submitted a Freedom of Information request to Pashinyan's office last November after a subsidiary of a Russian company purchased a majority stake in the mine and then immediately ceded a quarter of its newly gained shares to the Armenian government without explanation. Pashinyan's office dismissed CivilNet's Freedom of Information request, saying the documents contain trade secrets. Armenian officials have repeatedly refused to comment publicly on the matter. The Zangezur mine employs about 4,000 people in Armenia's southernmost Syunik region and is the country's single largest taxpayer, accounting for around 3% of the Armenian government's total tax revenues last year. Both the Armenian government and the Russian company have 1 month to appeal the administrative court's ruling, which would prolong legal proceedings and, in effect, delay the release of the requested documents.